Hi guys, so I am going to the portion of tarot and painting. My video this week is going to be divided into one video. You're going to have the tarot and the explanation of the process. The second video is going to be just the portion of the painting, how the process, how I do the painting. And I also want to thank everybody that has personally approached me to let me know they're watching, to let me know they're loving it. And without your feedback, you know, that's amazing. We need to know. We only see the camera when we're speaking, like I'm doing at the moment, but having you come and approach me, each and every one of you, it's something that it's amazing. So thank you very much. I really needed that. And without no further ado, we are gonna shuffle. I am gonna thank my spirit guides for the message they're gonna bring this week. And let's see what they have for us. I feel that I need to shuffle one more time. There we go. Okay. So 4 cards came to mind. So it's been kind of a struggle having a balance in your life right now. It could be money-wise, it could be with habits. It's been, I know this is going on all over because everybody's been struggling with a change, a new way of life. So it's been a struggle with your balance. But balance is coming into play, into action. Everything's gonna start falling into place. And normal, kind of a new normal, it's gonna happen, but you're gonna feel better than it used to be. You'll see that you are gonna be reborn into a place where you know you are in control and you know where you're going. So you have no fears. You have already won your battles. Every battle that you have encountered in your past, it's gonna be a reference for your future. So nothing is gonna stand in the way. I feel that I need to draw another card. And yes, this concludes the reading, which means since you already have the knowledge that you wanted to acquire, you will be moving forward with confidence and knowing what you need to do. All the battles have been fought before, so you have the language, you have the knowledge, you have the skills to be successful. And the Wheel of Fortune is letting you know that now you are in that right place to move forward, to be successful in all the aspects of your life. So congratulations. This is kind of a graduation. Have fun and enjoy that new life. Make the hell out of I'm gonna erase that one. Make the best out of it, because life, you get only one, and it's so amazing. It's just be happy, live, and let things flow. Don't stagnate in problems. Just let things flow. Everything falls into place, and everything is always known. So just enjoy your new success and your new life. Have a good one. See you next week. I've been asked a few times how I do my substrates with watercolor and using something that is a non-traditional paper substrate. So I decided to create a video. I'm gonna be doing a shovel. It broke last week, so I decided to repurpose. As a primer, I'm going to be using GAC 200, which is for hard surfaces, and I don't use the spout, but I use it directly. And then I'm going to use my foam brush so I can spread it completely, as thin as I can, because I only want to prepare my substrate. I already cleaned the shovel. I took all the dirt out. If I had a, what do you call it, a sanding paper, I would sand it, but I do not have one right now. And since we're in lockdown, I can't acquire one as easy as I would like to. But this is a quick explanation of how I work my wood substrate. And this is the same process. I would do a primer first for better adhesion of my watercolor ground. So now I did a layer and I even it out. And after that, I'm just gonna let it dry. In this case, I don't see the need for a second layer, so I'm just gonna leave it at one. So now it's dry time. So now it was dried and I'm using a second coat of water. I'm starting my first coat of watercolor ground from core, and it's self-leveling, so I'm just gonna do one quick coat, allow it to dry, completely dry. The recommended time it's overnight. I usually do my standard dry, which is I touch it and it doesn't stick to my fingers, it's dry, and then I'll start working on it. And this is what I use as a base for all my substrates. What I use as a base for my substrates, it's always the watercolor ground. It allows me to make any surface as if I were painting on paper. And that's my first layer. I usually do two layers. Good morning. So last night off camera, I proceeded to give it 2 more coats, so it has 3 dry coats on my shovel. And today I'm gonna do the sketch and then paint it, and then we'll do a varnish. All very necessary to keep your watercolor in place once you have finished. I always keep, because I was telling yesterday that I do this to all my wood substrates. So like I would buy them completely blank wood, and then I would have them already painted with the ground, so I have them anytime that I need them. I have different sizes. I also do that with canvases. So it all depends on what you want to work with. Non-traditional watercolor surfaces, usually everybody does the paper, but this will allow you to have like a hot press paper in any other substrate. So for this last step, I'm going to use a Sharpie because I found that it's better. I'm working on a very hard surface for my pens. I usually use a micron pen, but I'm going to use a Sharpie just to add my signature. And then I'm going to proceed to varnish, because right now any kind of splash of water would ruin my painting. So we need to preserve our painting once we've finished. Always wear a mask because varnish tends to stick to the lungs, and it's not a good, it's a health risk. So make sure that you wear your mask. They're in style, so make sure that you wear a proper mask. And you're gonna evenly coat everything side by side, and now it's just to let it dry. All we need to do is let it dry, and then you'll see the end result once it's done. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.